Yes, so the objective of today's lecture is we will be understanding the compatibility of SNMP version 1 and 2. We have already seen what is there in version 1 and version 2. So once we have finished version 1 and 2, so if we are having components with respect to version 1 and version 2, so how do we solve the problem of compatibility? So this is one topic. And then the next one is we will be coming to our SNMP version 3. Okay, so we will understand initially what is SNMP version 3. So the learning outcome is you will learn how to address the compatibility issue of SNMP, and also we will see the introduction of version 3 and how it differs from the earlier version. So when we started with SNMP version 2, we had seen the major changes in version 2. Okay, and then again when we start with version 3, what is the overall change compared to version 1 and 2? I hope when I discuss this particular point, you realize or you will realize that I cannot compare version 1, 2, 3 in a tabular form because the comparison parameters are totally different. Version 1 और 2 के बीच में जो comparison हो रहा था, I cannot compare on the same parameters when I'm discussing with version 3, because for version 3 it was an altogether different approach. Okay, so for that, the initial part of version 3 I need to know, then the architecture and everything that we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so what was the compatibility issue of version 1 and 2 is version 2 MIB, there was an extension in the MIB, the database was increased. So that MIB was not backward compatible with SNMP version 1. So hence we required the conversion. So two methods were proposed. So you should know this name. One was bilingual manager and the second one is SNMP proxy server. Now when I am discussing about these two different methods, what is my key area in which I need to do the conversion? First is the message format, because the message format is not the same when I'm dealing with version 1 and version 2. Also the protocol operation. We had seen in version 1, we had 5 messages, and in version 2, we have 7 messages. Okay, so these two key areas we need to consider when we are thinking of the compatibility issue of version 1 and version 2. So today we will be discussing what is the bilingual manager and SNMP proxy server. So either individual small questions. Right now, I don't think you have provision of a small question. You have 5 marks and a 10 marks question. So how the compatibility issue is solved in SNMP version 1. Okay, so that you explain what is this problem and then you state this two method and then you can explain the individual one. So let us first see the bilingual network management system. Okay, so bilingual SNMP version 2 network management system, it supports both version 1 and version 2. There is no scope of version 3 over here. Okay, so what we want is to support this dual management environment. A management application in the bilingual NMS must contact an agent. So this is something which is playing a role. So the manager is a bilingual manager. Bilingual मतलब उसको version 1 का language भी पता रहता है, उसको version 2 का language भी पता रहता है. But to do so, he should contact an agent. That is important. So here, suppose this is the manager of the NMS and we call that manager right now as a bilingual manager. Okay, now this bilingual manager takes the help of an agent. So this agent is present over here. So here you can see he's asking and the agent is giving some data. So that's why bi-directional arrow. And here I have the SNMP version 1 agents. And here I have version 2 agents. The objects will be over here. That is not specified. All the objects or the network components, they are handled by this set of agents. So यहाँ पे जो भी SNMP enabled objects or components है, they are with respect to version 1. यहाँ पे जो भी objects or network components है, they are with respect to version 2. So what we want to do is, now I want to manage both of them. So what I need to do is I have here an SNMP version 1 interpreter and here I have version 2 interpreter. See, the The approach is just very simple in the form of a small block diagram, but the process actually is behind that, and हमको उतने detail में नहीं जाना है. Okay, so what this bilingual manager will do is, suppose it will examine the information that is stored in the database. So suppose some agent has asked some query or something, okay, with respect to version 1. So what this bilingual manager will do is, he will first approach this agent. Okay, so, or you can say it on the database. So now from this database, he will understand that अरे ये component है वो version 1 वाला है. Okay, so then what he will do, this manager is a flexible one. He will then communicate with the agent using appropriate version of the SNMP. So again, I'm repeating, whatever the interaction happens from this agent. Okay, so what this bilingual manager will do, as soon as it receives that message, he will first check with the database. From the database, he will come to know whether it belongs to version 1 family or version 2 family, and accordingly, he will communicate with that particular agent using that particular version. So that is what is happening in a bilingual manager. I hope it is clear. Okay, now the second one, only this much is there, so it was suitable actually for a 2 marks question. So, but for a 10 marks question, both the methods are there. Now, SNMP proxy agent. So SNMP version 2 agent can act as a proxy agent on behalf of SNMP version 1 managed device. Suppose क्या हो रहा है, proxy agent क्या कर रहा है? Now see, this proxy agent we had already discussed when we were discussing about the organization or the architecture of the organization model of your SNMP. So we had a 3-tier model where between the agent and the manager, we had a proxy server, or you can say a proxy agent. Now what happens is, suppose an SNMP version 2 NMS issues a command intended for a version 1 agent. Okay, so version 2 ka NMS hai, he sends a message for version 1 agent. Now where do I need the change? So the NMS sends the SNMP message to the SNMP proxy agent. So directly before sending it to version 1, what the NMS will do, he will send it to the proxy agent. So now it is the work of the proxy agent. So now again, see, क्या हो रहा था, SNMP version 1 में मेरे 5 messages थे, version 2 में 7 messages है. So what the proxy agent will do is, he has to take care of these 5 and 7 messages, because we are sending only these messages. Now, वो 5 message और ये 7 messages that is exchanged between the agent and the manager. Now it is between the 2 NMS. So what the proxy agent will do is, the proxy agent will forward get message, get next message, and set message to the SNMP version 1 agent unchanged. Version 1 में भी ये messages है, version 2 में भी ये message है. So when I receive a get message, get next message, and set message, so what this version proxy agent will do is, क्योंकि वो तो same है, I don't require to convert a get message. It's the same. So he will forward that message to version 1 unchanged. Now we have 2 more messages, that is the get bulk message. So what if I receive a get bulk message? Because see, version 2 generate कर रहा है or command for version 1. So in version 2, we know I have a get bulk message. So if I receive a get bulk message, what will the proxy agent do? So the get bulk message are converted by the proxy agent to get next message, and then it is forwarded to SNMP version 1. I'll show you one diagram to explain this. Okay, so ये 3 message है, get next and set message. Directly it is passed from the proxy agent to SNMP version 1. Okay, then suppose I receive a get bulk message, then what the proxy agent will do, because in version 1 it does not understand a get bulk message. Okay, so that get bulk message is converted to a get next message, and then forward it to version 1. Then I have the trap message. Okay, so the proxy agent maps SNMP version trap. Now see, trap was trap, but we had seen that we were calling in version 1 as the trap message, and in version 2 we were calling it as SNMP version 2 trap message. Okay, so the version 1 trap message is forwarded to the SNMP version 2 trap message with little bit of modification, because trap was trap, only the naming was little bit different. हम लोग version 2 trap ऐसा लिख रहे थे. So how, with a diagram, I can explain this. So this was your SNMP version 2 to version 1 proxy server conversion. So here I have the SNMP version 2 manager, and here I have the SNMP version 1 agent. Okay, so these three message which was there, get request, get next request, and set request, here it was also available with version 1. So pass through, pass through, pass through. Okay, there was no change, and then the same message comes over here. Okay, if I have a get bulk request, then what is happening? We do some changes over here, and that message is available as get next request. Now from the agent, I have a response. यहाँ पे भी get response था. So get response, it becomes a response for the version 2 manager. And the trap, we call it as the version 2 trap. Now here, these are the modifications which are done. So when you are drawing this figure, you have to, because these are the appended things, the changes in the PDU. Okay, so the explanations are over here. The get next, get request, get next request, and set PDUs from the version 2 manager are passed through unaltered by the proxy server. So proxy server will just simply pass through that message. Then there are two modifications done to get bulk request. So these modifications are explained. These modifications are explained in the slide. Okay, so this part is important. Okay, so the get bulk request is changed to get next request. Now what we do is the values for the two field, that is the non-repeater and maximum repetition. Okay, so they are set to 0, non-repeaters and maximum repetition. So these are the value, because in get bulk we have many messages. So ये जो दो field है in that particular PDU, we set it to 0, and then it is transmitted as the get next request. So the PDU tag is changed to get next request PDU tag. I need to change also the PDU tag. Okay, so ये field non-repeater, max repeater को I will set it as 0, and the PDU tag, remember the first field in the PDU tag was the type of PDU. तो get bulk request का एक अलग PDU numbering था, and get next request का एक अलग numbering था. So I need to change that. The get response from SNMP version 1 is passed through unaltered by the proxy server. So you're passed through unaltered by the proxy server. But suppose the message is very big, the response is very big. So if the response is very big, I will write two big error values. So exception for two big error, contents of the variable binding fields are removed over here. Then the trap message. So here the trap from version 1. So trap is generated by the agent, is appended with two variable binding fields. So what two things which I will add is the system uptime and the SNMP trap object identity, because that object identity will be different. MIB of trap in version 1 was different, the object identity, and in MIB 2 of version 2, the object identity was different. So I need to change the object identity of the trap, and then the message goes as it is. So this is how I will convert or deal with the compatibility issue of version 1 and version 2. Is this clear, all of you? Very simple method. Anybody, anything you want to ask? Because with this, we will be finishing with version 2, and then we move to SNMP version 3. Any doubts so far? Everybody is understanding everything. Okay, so now let us start with the last version, that is SNMP version 3. So version 3 is defined by this RFC, so and so number. So in these two RFCs, the version 3 was defined. So what was the change in version 3 was SNMP version 3 primarily added security and remote configuration enhancement to SNMP. The slide is very, very important because it tells you why we went for version 3. See, version 1 tha, version 2 tha. There we had an indirect approach of addressing the security problem. हमने very simple way में community profile बनाया था, and what we did is components belonging to the same community, they could communicate with each other. And then we have the SNMP access policy. Some could read, write. We had the provision of only read, write as well. Okay, so that MIB view and access policy was there, but it was present indirectly. But we know how security is important, and this SNMP was used for internet management. Okay, so in version 3, the major task was to address the security at a very large scale. So that's why version 3, it added the security feature, also remote configuration enhancement. If I had to monitor an area or a network which is remote, okay, so from version 3, we will have the remote monitoring, RMON. Okay, so there also we have RMON version 1 and RMON version 2. So that remote monitoring feature was also added in version 3. SNMP version 3, which is now, right now the current version of SNMP. So we are everywhere now using version 3. Okay, so IETF was the one who founded SNMP. So he has designated SNMP version 3 as a full internet standard. And just see the words, the highest maturity level for an RFC. What is RFC? Anybody remembers? RFC full form, Google करके भी at least कोई answer दे सकता है. I had given you the full form if you have noticed in the first 2 slides. RFC, what is RFC? At least Google करके तो answer दे दो. What is RFC?
Request for comments.
Yes, request for comments. See, whenever we have versions, we have an RFC clause. Okay, suppose I feel that this are the things which are lacking in that version. But if I am very rigid, नहीं ये है तो यही use करना है, आगे कुछ नहीं है, कुछ change नहीं हो सकता. No, that is not possible. So there is a provision for RFC when I am developing a standard. So where the users or the organization people can comment, because based on that comment, we can develop the next version. So what they have said is, they have designated SNMP version 3 as a full internet standard, and they have not locked it. There is no comment that is welcome, but they have mentioned that it has the highest maturity level. Matlab, all things have been incorporated, but still there is a provision for request for comment, but highest level of maturity has been achieved. So when we explain something, we actually neglect these all small words. Okay, I don't tell you to remember this clause. Okay, this is just mugging up. But when if I'm just writing a short note about SNMP version 3, students usually write security बोलते रहेंगे, architecture draw करके, PDU structure draw करके, all those parts. But the first slide is important because there it actually introduces you to the concept. Okay, so consider this slide as important because see, in this slide, this point wise it is explained. Same thing I have taken from my notes, but in notes it will be paragraph from. So these things are lost. You don't concentrate on this thing. Okay, so now, so we concentrated on security, remote configuration. It was declared a full internet standard by whom? By IETF. It has the highest maturity level for RFC. So SNMP now architecture wise, it looks much different by introducing again new textual conventions. We have seen that we have also added textual conventions in version 2. यहाँ पे और टेक्सचुअल कन्वेंशंस ऐड हो गए, कंसेप्ट्स ऐड हो गया, टर्मिनोलॉजीज ऐड हो गए एंड क्रिप्टोग्राफिक सिक्योरिटी. ओके, सो version 3 includes 3 important services. So we have authentication, privacy and access control. Okay, very important sentence. SNMP version 3 abandons the notion of manager and agent. अब तक हमने जब से ये syllabus start किया है, we have seen we have the components as objects which are handled by agents and manager. So हमेशा agent और manager को लेके ही all our explanation was going around. So in version 3 we are abandoning that concept of manager and agent. तो इसका मतलब क्या, कुछ और नया component हम लोग सीखेंगे? No, that doesn't mean we will not have any manager and agent. Both the manager and agent we will now call it as an SNMP entity. Okay, so one SNMP entity might act as a manager, another SNMP entity might act as an agent. So here we will not separately say that manager is sending a request, agent is giving a reply. Okay, we will say an SNMP entity has generated that request, but the SNMP entity is actually working or performing the functions of a manager. Okay, so this is also an important point when you are discussing, because version 2, version 3, we were dealing with manager and agent. So you can write version 3 abandons the notion of manager and agent. They are now called as SNMP entities. Each SNMP entity contains one SNMP engine, one or more SNMP application. Now see, my SNMP entity might act as a manager, my SNMP entity might act as an agent. So now when I draw the architecture, which we will see in the next class, so what we will see is that SNMP entity, it contains one SNMP engine. Okay, so one SNMP engine. So the architecture will be, I have a manager process, उसके अंदर एक SNMP entity engine है and more SNMP applications. Okay, so many SNMP applications are there. So what are those applications that we will see? Because some application might say कि हाँ ये agent का काम कर रहा है. Some applications, if I am handling, you might feel हाँ ये manager का काम कर रहा है. Okay, so that's why the architecture was also changed in case of version 3. Version 1, 2 में क्या था, वो जो 5 मैसेज 7 मैसेज रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहे, रिप्लाई रिस्पॉन्स भेज रहे, okay, and the trap message, all these normal things were happening. Now here those functions are in the form of an application. Okay, so a manager entity might address one particular application, an agent entity might address one particular application. Okay, so what are those applications? What are those engine ID? That we will see in the next class when we will study the architecture. Okay, so these new concepts are important because they define the architecture rather than simply a set of messages. Yes, this is what I was trying to tell you. Why it is important to understand all this. पहले हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे, version 1 और version 2 का जो approach था, we were talking in terms of messages कि हाँ ये message भेज रहा है, ये message भेज रहा है. Okay, so now these concepts, there is an engine, there are more application, there is authentication, privacy, access control. Okay, so all these things we have to take care when I am drawing the architecture of SNMP version 3. So that architecture will help us to separate different pieces of SNMP system in a way that makes a secure implementation possible. So at every point of time in SNMP version 3, we are seeing that the security is taken care of. So how the security is taken care of? So that we will see. So what was the primary goal of SNMP version 3? So to verify that each received SNMP message has not been modified during its transmission through the network. So suppose a question, objective question might be asked, what are the primary goals of SNMP version 3? Okay, so these 4 or out of these 4, any 2 might be present in the answer. In the other options, it might be some different. See, these are some hints which I'm giving you, how the questions can be framed. Okay, so 2 या 3 कंबाइन करके एक, because there has to be only one correct answer, that is what multiple correct answers are not allowed. Okay, so 2 or 3 points might be clubbed in one answer. Okay, and the other answers might be 1 point and some 2 wrong points. So you have to select the best option. So for that, you need to know what are the 4 correct options. So what was the primary goal of SNMP version 3? To verify that each received SNMP message has not been modified during its transmission. देखो ये चीज हमने version 1, version 2 में ध्यान ही नहीं दिया था. ठीक है, agent 1 belong to community 1, manager 1 belong to community 1, get message है, set message है, हमने बिना जांच पड़ताल के भेज दिया. ओके, एक कम्युनिटी में है तो मैनेजर 1 और एजेंट एक कम्युनिटी में है, सो दे रिसीव दैट मैसेज. नाउ once I receive that message, वो मैसेज मॉडिफाई हुआ है या नहीं, हाउ डू आई नो? ओके, सो हियर in SNMP version 3 they took care of that particular thing. Also, the second goal was to verify the identity of the user on whose behalf a received message claimed to have been generated. Now, if Nishant has mailed me, I actually don't know what is his mail ID, and he has written a lot of complaints and something. So I need to verify कि हाँ ये mail मुझे निशांत ने भेजा है, roll number 3 BEXTC. Okay, so I need to verify the identity of the user on whose behalf a received message is claims to have been generated. To detect received message that contains management information whose time of generation was not recent. Okay, मुझे एक management related message मिला, वो suppose बहुत late मिला, मुझे कहीं तो कुछ problem हुआ हो गया, and I received that message late. तब तक शायद वो ट्रैप मैसेज भी पहुंच गया होगा. सो देन आई नीड टू सी कि वो टाइम ऑफ जनरेशन अभी का है या बहुत पहले का है. बहुत पहले का है तो मुझे अभी कुछ मैनेजमेंट डिसीजन नहीं लेना है. सो आई नीड टू चेक द टाइम ऑफ जनरेशन ऑल्सो ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन. Also to ensure that the contents of each received message are protected from disclosure. Okay, as we have seen, there are multiple managers. Not all managers might require that particular data. Okay, so other manager wants to see, okay, if there is a competition, usually there are in corporate, there is a target that is there and there is a competition. So other manager might be interested in getting the data, the performance statistic of my network. Okay, so there should not be any disclosure. Okay, so that care we took. So this was the primary goal of SNMP version 3. So if you see in version 3, architecture change ho gaya tha because we concentrated on applications. Okay, that application might be for a manager or it might be for an agent. So we concentrated on application and the security aspect was very, very much present when अभी हम लोग वो 5 message, 7 messages will be there. Okay, but we are concentrating on the security aspects. So after this, I will end over here.